It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Falcons, reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Falcons and the Buccaneers.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll take up. He is in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to keep it himself. Oh! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. There he goes again. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He runs with, and he's in! Touchdown, Falcons! That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Kyle Pitts. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
He'll look to throw. Man. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
More of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially on the ground here in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Falcons. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Back to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Atlanta. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Crazy. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Falcons. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Open man downfield. That's London. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He fires downfield for Pitts.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Falcons. Spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's into the end zone yet again. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now, deep ball for London. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 92 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.